Hello there. So today's post is about things I wish had known earlier. Several songs about this, isn't there? I wish I'd have known that. The one that comes to mind is the sunscreen one in 1999. It's not going to be anything like that. Trust me, it won't be to any rhyme at all. However, these are the things I wish I'd have known earlier. So my name is Andrea Jackson from Nu-Gnu, and Nu-Gnu helps training providers to improve the quality of their provision. Using questions based on the Ofsted framework, we identify whether the impact of the training provision is meeting the needs of the learners, and then guide the improvements through to ensure that it is. So I've got my notes here because there's quite a few things I wished I'd have known earlier, which I'm sure resonates for a lot of us. So first one, exercise is good. Now, for people that know me, I have always been a person that have been proud of my lack of exercise. The tiny amounts of steps that I can take between the kettle and the laptop, always been a sense of pride. And I'm also aware of my lack of flexibility now as we get older. I mean, the fact that I can struggle now to pull on a pair of socks. But my stepdaughter introduced me to Pilates a couple of months ago. Now, I am not saying I'm any good at it, quite frankly, but I do know that the time spent in the local village hall is spent wisely. I can forget the stress of working for myself, and I'm finding that each week I can do just a little bit more. So maybe I am more flexible than I think, although quite frankly, sometimes I realise I am not. I do wish I'd have started it sooner, but at least the door is open. Now, the other thing that I wish I'd have known earlier is that I'm actually good enough. I am good enough. One thing I do know is that I am a people pleaser to a point. So I know when decisions are made that aren't ideal and I've got to follow those through, certainly when working in a big business. I've also gone through lots of various stages in life that I've forgotten words, that I've had a lack of concentration, etc., etc. I think we know what the dreaded word menopause is. Through that, marvelous, and quite happy the fact that now my memories come back. Although I have to say I've never been able to remember names. That's got nothing to do with anything at all. Cannot remember names, still can't. But the one thing is actually you need to, for me, it's being sure in myself, I think. The other thing I found out that it's really important to have a work-life balance. Now, I know working in senior management, my ideal weekend would be sitting on the sofa with hubby, watching the football. He was asleep, and I'd actually be on my laptop, quite comfortable in the fact that I was getting my work done and he was happy, etc., etc. However, I don't think that is a perfect work-life balance. Nowadays, what I do, I can actually just pop out somewhere and do something else. At the moment, it's deadheading buddleia at the moment, if anybody's going through that pain. Yeah, deadheading buddleia. I also think that for me, it's important for me to relax as well, something I've never done before. But I do think that sitting with a good book, possibly with a glass of wine, but possibly not, relaxing is a good thing. Ruby Wax once spoke about a series of interviews that she did in the 80s. And when she saw them, she said to a producer at the time, "Why didn't you tell me that I look fantastic?" We tend to concentrate on our problems in life, don't we? Not our positives. Now, I've gained a fantastic new skill, and it is putting on weight without even trying. Now, up to now, I've had genetically, metabolically, I've had a metabolic rate that I've never put weight on, however, now I've got a terrific skill. That means I can change the size of my clothes in a in a day. Now, isn't that a fantastic skill? But like when I look back to the photos, you basically think, oh God, you want to shake yourself, don't you? And say, don't worry about what's happening now because things will get worse. However, being comfortable in yourself is really, really important as well. So the thing is, it's really important for everybody, all of us, to think about what we've done and where we're at. And I have come out with this work-life balance that is so, so important to us all. And I think as we've gone through all of the problems, it's basically looking at the problems that we've had and how we've come out of it and ensuring that that doesn't happen again. So I think everybody in life needs a work-life balance. And one of the things to ensure that there is a work-life balance, I think, is planning and preparing for things. So I think that you need to be planning for anything that's coming up, don't you? Now, one thing that you want to be, I know, is confident that you're going to get through your inspections, because why would you not be? But you may not know, or you don't know everything that's going on in the business, or that every single one of your learners is being the learners' needs are being met, or that there's a plan in place. Now, if you think that you need support in this, visit the website. It's ticking across the site as we're talking. Click a button, and if you want, have a chat. See if I can support you in any way, shape, or form. That'd be great. Now, if you think this rambling would be interesting to other people, please let them know. And I will be speaking to you again at some point. You take care and have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.